Hi, my name is Portia Hill, and I'm a registered nurse. I have a 10-year-old son and I have a 6-year-old daughter. When I was younger, my career goal was to always become a nurse. When I was a teenager, I enrolled in a CNA course while I was in high school. It was taught by RN. She was always so full of love, and I looked up to her. One day she told me, she said, Portia, you should try to become a nurse. She said, I see that leadership ability in you and you have a big heart. Well, to move forward, I graduated from high school and I enrolled in a technical college to further my career as a LPN. While in the LPN program, well, wait, let me go back. I took all my core classes to become an LPN, and I got accepted into the LPN program. Well, in my second semester of LPN school, I totaled out my car. I was devastated. I didn't have a job and I didn't have a way to the school. The school was like an hour away from where I lived, so I had no means of getting to school. Well, I became bitter after that, and I just went and got me a job. Well, I went from job to job, kind of bouncing around, and I just knew my heart wasn't there. And in my heart, I knew I wanted to become a nurse. In the meantime of me just working from job to job, I had my son, and then I went and got my CNA license. Then I went to a local hospital to accept a position as a CNA. Well, while I was at the hospital, I hated being a CNA. I looked at the nurses like they didn't do anything but sit around and they gave orders to the CNA. So I decided one day, I said, look, I need to go ahead and further my career to become a nurse, and that will satisfy my heart. So what I did was I enrolled in school. I graduated from Georgia Military College in 2009. I got accepted into Macon State program in 2010, spring of 2010. I graduated from nursing school in 2012. I became licensed as an RN in March of 2013. I work as a wound care treatment nurse now. I just accepted a job on the CVICU unit at a local hospital. I graduate from Columbus State University in December with my BSN, and I'm going to go back to school one day, probably not no time soon, but one day, to become a family nurse practitioner. My hobbies are traveling, shopping, and spending time with my family. I'm headed to Jamaica in 2 weeks, and I'm so excited about it. Thank you.